From pools to lakes to the ocean, water in San Diego is a big way of life. But sadly, each year, drowning is the leading cause of unintentional death for young kids. And here to share critical water safety tips so we can all enjoy the summer San Diego fun is Fire Captain Alma Lowry. Welcome!
Thank you so much for the invite.
Now, we know that young children are at the greatest risk for drowning. How can parents create a safer place for their kids to swim?
First and foremost is swimming lessons. Get them in swimming lessons as soon as possible. Creating those safety fences around your pool and spa area and adult supervision at all times.
Drowning can happen so quickly, so silently, but it can be prevented. That's why it's so important to designate a water watcher.
A water watcher is somebody that is designated that is going to watch the pool, spa area, usually an adult, but someone as young as 16 can be a water watcher. That water watcher needs to be able to have access to a flotation device, also know how to recognize when there's a water emergency in the pool or spa area to go into the water and safely effect a rescue.
And tell us, what is the chain of drowning survival?
That water watcher needs to be able to recognize that someone is drowning. They need to enter the water, effect the rescue, start rescue breaths and CPR, and also have somebody call 911.
And it is so important to teach your children how to swim, but what if you can't afford swim lessons, or as a parent, you don't know how to swim yourself?
If money is a barrier to entry for a swim lesson, please don't let that be. Go to sdswimsafer.org. There are multiple scholarships available for all different kinds, mom and tot, teenagers, preteen, little ones. It's never too late to learn how to swim. If you're an adult, don't be embarrassed if you don't know how to swim. They have actually swim lessons at night all over San Diego County. They have pool parties all the time. There are so many resources for you to learn how to swim, and it's never too late to learn how to swim. We live in the most beautiful city in the United States, and we're surrounded by water. You could actually save a life.
And we're blessed to live in a gorgeous coastal community where our kids can play near the ocean. How else can we be safe around water?
First and foremost is parental supervision. Having the surrounding pool fences in your backyard. Knowing how to do CPR and give rescue breaths. Check in with the lifeguard if you're at the beach or bay. Read the whiteboard that is behind every lifeguard station and see where the rip currents are. Never swim alone, always swim with a buddy. In my 22 years with San Diego Fire Rescue, but then also my 8 with the lifeguard service, drowning happens in seconds. It happens when you turn your back. It happens when you're on your phone. And those images and those kids' faces under the water haunt me for the entire career. It's to understand the uncontrolled environment at the beach or bay. Know the dangers of that uncontrolled environment. And in the pool, just never turn your back on a pool. Always have an adult being supervised, especially in the jacuzzi as well, especially when you have multiple children in the pool at once. Always have that designated water watcher and the ability to call 911 and a way to get that individual out of the pool and to give rescue breaths.
Learning water safety skills saves lives. For more information, visit sdswimsafer.org. We'll see you next time.